Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Wednesday, December 21st. Going to have a strong cold front working through today with some scattered moderate to heavy snow showers with Arctic air moving in right behind. Got a lot to get through. Let's get started. Key points we're going to focus on today. Do have that strong cold front moving through eastern Idaho today, and what that means is periods of moderate to heavy snow, and there will be this potential for some snow squalls throughout the day. We'll see widespread wind gusts that's about 50 miles an hour with some locally higher gusts approaching that 60 mile an hour mark with some blowing and drifting snow concerns. As always, you can head to 511.idaho.gov for the latest road and travel information. If there's any road closures today, all roads remain open as of 4 a.m. We've already seen a 63 mile an hour gust observed west of Idaho Falls already this morning, so certainly seeing those breezy winds already. And with that, this afternoon, the precipitation will taper off, so we'll see the snow showers get replaced with Arctic air later part of today, as those strong west and southwest winds transition to north-northeast winds later today. Arctic air will work up and over the Continental Divide with wind chills as cold as negative 55 degrees further north along the Montana border. So certainly cold as you get up there towards Island Park, Monida Pass, and definitely across the Snake Plain later today as well with those wind chills and wind gust concerns. Light precipitation will return for Friday, and that'll continue through the weekend with a potential for a more impactful system arriving for early next week. Take a look at satellite this morning. You can see out there we're seeing the cloud cover stream in, and you can spot that cold front with rapidly clearing skies behind it. It's currently situated up there in central Montana, about to cross the divide up here into Idaho, and we will be seeing those continue throughout the day today, bringing the chance for some scattered snow showers, which could be moderate to heavy at times, as well as some more enhanced bands. We could see some lines of snow squalls develop and the potential for some thunder snow as we have that convective potential today. Weather is outlook for the next 5 days. Mainly concerns are going to be the next 2 days. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, looking at periods of light to moderate snow, impacting Wednesday and then into Thursday's. Conditions will dry out, but that will be replaced with some dangerously cold temperatures. For Friday and Saturday, we're going to start a warming trend as we get into the Christmas weekend. So we're returning to just a chance for some light snow across the Magic Valley and Snake Plain, with light snow continuing for the mountains. A little bit more impactful as you get out towards Saturday, up towards the eastern highlands and central mountains. But outside of that, just a chance for some light snow showers out there on Christmas, and we're going to be seeing those temperatures warming up. We'll get to those in a moment. Watches, warnings, and advisories currently in effect, so we did expand the winter storm warning to now include our zone out towards Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, Pocatello, and out towards the Arco Mud Lake Desert. We are expecting some, very strong winds in that area, certainly meeting the winter storm warning criteria for those wind gusts, and with any blowing and drifting snow concerns, that will certainly be an issue today with all the newly fallen snow that is out there, and also existing snowpack as well. Model reflectivities. This is going to be taking you through at least a look at what one model is going to be depicting for some of that precipitation. So early this morning, we are seeing an enhanced band working through the Pocatello, American Falls, out towards Burley corridor. But later today, we will see a little bit of a break, seeing some clear air fill in behind. And you also get some partly clearing skies. That will help as far as maybe the later part of this morning, kicking off some convective activity as we get further north. You start to see some of those bands begin to descend up and over the Montana border. Talked about that cold front earlier. So as that cold front does push through, we should see really some strong winds and some moderate to heavy precipitation accompanying that, which could produce near whiteout conditions at times. Taking you to the later part of this morning, we're going to continue to see those bands work through the Island Park, out towards Idaho Falls and Pocatello by later this morning. So certainly going to be seeing some impacts out there for the morning commute, and taking you through about noontime today. Most of that precipitation will be south of Idaho Falls. Certainly some lingering snow showers as you get out into the highlands throughout the day, but it looks like the bulk of that will be getting out of here as we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock today. Not seeing a whole lot of potential there for anything major continuing into the evening hours. Take a look at the snowfall in addition today. So this is in addition what we're going to see all throughout the day today. Generally looking at about less than an inch across the Snake Plain. Going to be some hit or miss snow showers, some embedded bands in there. Could bring some locally higher amounts up in that 1 to 2 inch range, but more succinct snowfall amounts will be falling outside of the Snake Plain. Got about 1 to 4 inches in the valleys and about 3 to 8 inches in the mountains, with some locally higher amounts as you get out into the Tetons and Bear River range. Breaking down the wind gusts for you today. So we're starting off the day on a fairly breezy note. Going to be winds out of the west-southwest for the majority of the area, but starting to see that more northerly component as you get further north up towards Salmon. And by this afternoon, those winds will start to shift south. We're still seeing that gust potential again up to about 50 miles an hour. And that'll be continuing into the afternoon hours as well. And taking into tonight, those gusty downsloping winds off the divide will bring a lot of cold air in here. So we'll be seeing those very cold temperatures begin to work in later part of today into especially early tomorrow. And by tonight, we're still going to be seeing some breezy winds, especially as you get up further north and across the Snake Plain as this air works to rush into our area. Coming out of the north, it'll be down valley flow across the Snake Plain, so much colder air filtering into all the valleys and the mountains as well. So certainly something to keep in mind on for your Thursday morning. And by Thursday morning, still seeing wind gusts about up to 25 miles an hour, so certainly still a little bit breezy for Thursday morning, but not as strong in all from what we're going to see today. And for Thursday, we're going to looking at the max wind gusts for tomorrow, and we're going to be seeing about up to 20 to 25 miles an hour, so just slightly breezy, but nothing too atypical for East Idaho standards. Temperatures today starting off the cool side of things out towards Mud Lake, but as you get towards this afternoon and throughout the day today, we'll be peaking at some of our warmest temperatures this morning as we begin a crescendo back down into the much colder temperatures for the later part of today. So what you're seeing this morning might be the warmest that you'll see today. As that cold front pushes through, those temperatures will start to drop, but some of our highest temperatures today will be around that Pocatello-Burley corridor, pushing about 40 degrees. That cold front will come in to wipe those out. Take a look at those wind chills tonight into Thursday morning. Widespread temperatures. So we do have the wind chill warning in effect for all of our valley zones for very cold wind chills. Looks like the most impactful wind chills will generally be north of Pocatello. So you get up towards Atomic City, Du Bois, Spencer, looking about that negative 30 to negative 45 range. As you get up towards the Divide, especially Island Park, Monida Pass, and any areas that are going to see those strong downsloping winds over the Divide, could be pushing that negative 45 to negative 50 degree mark, with everyone else again staying generally about that negative 15 to negative 30, with some exceptions as you get up into Stanley and where there's going to be some colder pockets of air setting up, where even just a slight breeze will make that wind chill drop very quickly. Temperatures for your Thursday. So we're starting off on the very cold side of things. We're going to be widespread below zero. Pretty much everyone will be below zero. We're looking at single and double digits below zero. Warmest place might be out towards Burley and Jerome, coming in at a balmy 0 degrees. And by Thursday afternoon, some areas will not be reaching above freezing. So towards Island Park, staying below freezing, or not below freezing, below zero all day tomorrow. So certainly going to be a very cold day out there for you, especially across the eastern Idaho area. As you get further west, we're seeing the teens and 20s, but for our area, it will be very cold, below zero temperatures, with our warmest locations in the single digits and teens. For Friday, we're going to see those, again, continued very cold temperatures in the morning, pushing negative double digits as you get up towards Island Park, out towards INL, and through Idaho Falls and Driggs, and through our highlands as well. But by the afternoon, starting to see that warming trend kick back in for your Friday, with afternoon highs back into the teens, 20s, and even some low 30s. And for Saturday, so here's the first look at those Christmas Eve temperatures. Another cold morning further northeast, but as you get towards the afternoon hours, keep it with that warming trend. That will continue through the Christmas weekend, and we're going to see those temperatures rebound back into the 20s, 30s, even some 40s down there for your Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day, a noticeable improvement for some of those low temperatures out towards the Arco Valley, Arco Mud Lake Desert, up towards the Island Park area. We're going to see those temperatures in the teens and 20s and even some low 30s to start off the day, with afternoon highs in the 30s and mid 40s. In summary this morning, due to that strong cold front working through today, we're going to see those periods of moderate to heavy snow with some snow squall potential in there as well. Blowing and drifting snow concerns will be the main highlight today, outside of some light to moderate additional accumulation. Precipitation will taper off tonight with some Arctic air moving in behind. Those west-southwest winds will transition to northeast winds later part of today as Arctic air works up and over the Continental Divide, with bringing wind chills as cold as negative 55 degrees up along our Montana border region. We're going to see those temperatures. So as far as a brief cold snap, we're going to have that warming trend headed back into the weekend with light precipitation returning for Friday, and that's going to be expected through the weekend. Keeping our eyes on the potential for more impactful system early next week. Let me let you know any further updates as we get closer to it. But there is your weather briefing for today, Wednesday, December 21st. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Stay safe out there.